Hello, everyone. Today, I will talk about the mystical and fascinating legendary creature, the nine-tailed fox. From ancient times to the present, this fox has appeared in many stories and legends. What kind of being is it? Let's explore its history, characteristics, and cultural impact together. This time, we will present it in 5 parts. Chapter 1: The origin and legend of the nine-tailed fox. Chapter 2: The nine-tailed fox in China. Chapter 3: The nine-tailed fox in Japan. Chapter 4: The nine-tailed fox in the Korean Peninsula and Vietnam. Chapter 5: The influence of the nine-tailed fox on modern culture. Please be sure to watch until the end. Let's get started. Chapter 1: The origin and legend of the nine-tailed fox. The nine-tailed fox no Kitsune first appears in the ancient Chinese text Shanhai Jing. This text was compiled between the 4th century BCE and the 2nd century BCE, containing myths, legends, and geographical information. The nine-tailed fox is depicted as a fox with 9 tails, a mystical being different from ordinary foxes. The nine-tailed fox is considered a symbol of peace as a mythical beast, but also depicted as a monster that deceives people. In particular, the nine-tailed fox is said to be long-lived, and it is believed that it gains 9 tails after living for 1,000 years. In this way, the nine-tailed fox was a very important being in ancient China, appearing in many legends and stories. Chapter 2: The nine-tailed fox in China. In China, the nine-tailed fox is often depicted as transforming into a beautiful woman who brings down dynasties. One of the most famous legends is that of Daji, a beautiful woman whose true form was a nine-tailed fox. Daji was the consort of the last king of the Shang dynasty, King Zhou, and her beauty and wisdom captivated the king, leading to the downfall of the kingdom. The story of Daji illustrates how powerful and dangerous the nine-tailed fox can be. In other legends, the nine-tailed fox is depicted as a benevolent being. For example, during the Tang dynasty, there are stories of the nine-tailed fox appearing to help people. Thus, the image of the nine-tailed fox in China is diverse, varying by era and region. Chapter 3: The nine-tailed fox in Japan. In Japan, the nine-tailed fox is also famous, with the story of Tomomo no from the Heian period being well known. Tomomo no was a beautiful woman who served Emperor Toda, and it is said that her true form was a nine-tailed fox. Tomomo no captivated the emperor with her beauty and wisdom, gaining significant influence within the court. However, her true identity as a nine-tailed fox was discovered, and she was ultimately defeated. Another famous legend is that of the Seshuseiki killing stone in Nasu. The Seshuseiki is said to be the stone that Tomomo no transformed into after being defeated, and it is believed that touching it will take one's life. Thus, the legends of the nine-tailed fox in Japan emphasize its terrifying aspect as a monster. Chapter 4: The nine-tailed fox in the Korean Peninsula and Vietnam. In the Korean Peninsula, the nine-tailed fox Gumiho is depicted as a monster that transforms into a beautiful girl and tries to become human by eating human hearts. The Gumiho is said to gain 9 tails after living for 1,000 years and has the ability to transform into a human. However, to become fully human, the Gumiho needs to eat human hearts, leading it to attack many people. Thus, the nine-tailed fox in the Korean Peninsula is emphasized as a terrifying monster. On the other hand, there are also legends of the nine-tailed fox in Vietnam, where it is said to have lived in West Lake in Hanoi. In Vietnamese legends, the nine-tailed fox is often depicted as a benevolent being that appears to help people. Chapter 5: The influence of the nine-tailed fox on modern culture. The nine-tailed fox frequently appears in modern pop culture. It can be seen in anime, games, and novels. For example, in the popular anime Naruto, a powerful nine-tailed fox sealed within the protagonist plays a crucial role. Additionally, in the game League of Legends, a character named Ani, inspired by the nine-tailed fox, is beloved by many players. Thus, the nine-tailed fox remains an important figure in modern entertainment, with its charm transcending time. Thank you for joining us in exploring the fascinating world of the nine-tailed fox. We hope you enjoyed learning about its rich history and cultural significance. Stay tuned for our next video.